But bringing it home though, we won't stay on No Clock for too long. I've got to be an honest man. Line of Duty, season finale. Two pack of ass.
I've seen everyone talk about that. I don't watch it.
So. You don't watch it?
Yeah, neither do I. So
tell me, enlighten me. What happened? What went wrong?
Watch Line of Duty or like they feel vindicated now because of how angry you all are at the ending of Line of Duty. Innit? So,
what went wrong, bro?
Like, so there's just been this whole find H. Yeah.
Okay.
And one could argue H is actually RH. Yeah. So when it comes back, we have that chat.
It's highly possible.
It's highly possible. So this like mythical figure H that is behind a lot of corruption within the police force that they're trying to figure out, and he's responsible for a lot of things. And we're still left with like no answers. But it was a shit cliffhanger because I would respect it if the cliffhanger was good and you get that they're trying to lead it into season 6. I'd respect it. But I was like,
it was an end. It was like a cliffhanger with an end.
It wasn't even like a final end. I just didn't feel like a lot of things were answered. There were still things out there like what really happened with Girl Vella, this Donnie Buckles that's in jail. Like, is he as dumb as we thought he was, or was he acting? Are you with me, Chris?
I feel like the whole...
Pull that mic to a little bit close to you,
I feel like the whole ending was so slapdash.
Yeah, that's the right word.
They spent 10 years leading up to this whole episode.
What season is it?
Season 5. Yeah.
Is this the last season?
No, I think they have enough.
No, season 6. I think this was.
This season 6.
But is it finished?
No, I don't think it's finished.
Well, I feel like...
Does the finale give juice for the next season?
Well, this is the problem. The finale doesn't do anything definitive.
That's
so
what it is.
It answers the questions. So we find out who H is. Cool. But
isn't that what everyone wanted to know anyway?
Yeah, no, but the thing is, the way they've done it is just to stay like, oh, he was the last man, not because he was good at anything, just because everyone else died, and so he was then the last.
And not really because he was H, like he was like.
Oh, so it doesn't feel like a finale. It feels like maybe episode 6. Or
and
something.
it feels like, for
you
me,
know what?
They can find a way to find another H.
Yeah,
and that's not really H.
Yeah.
Like,
but what also made it even worse is that last week's the penultimate episode was gripping from start to finish. Sensational. So,
but this is what they're doing like nowadays, I feel, because if we were to mirror it with Snowfall, a lot of people would have said that the season finale was disappointing, but the episodes before the finale were the ones that were like...
The whole season finale was disappointing from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like, it was slow. Like, the action kind of really happened in the last 4 minutes of the show.
Does it come out Is it a weekly thing, or you can
weekly.
watch it all online?
Every Sunday.
It's every Sunday. So because last week's episode was so good, it was like, oh my god, what's going to happen? Really, I feel like it wouldn't have been so disappointing if they just made that episode a 2-hour episode, a 2-hour special. Then it would have felt like a bit more continuity rather than all this amazing stuff happens.
Get her in there.
Then you stop.
Find her a job.
Shut up.
She's
Then
got
you
a new
stop.
job. I'll find her another one.
You're so dumb. Like, it would have made more sense if all of that happened, because it would have felt like all the action happened and then they sort of dissected what happened. Whereas it was this whole build up, great. All the publicity around this is what the last 10 years has been leading up to, and then
that's great.
I feel like with even like in draw parallels with like Game of Thrones, I feel like the writers are almost scared to just give us what we want. Like, just let us feel like we've been proven right. Like, a lot of us, we have like our theories, our suspicions, but I feel like anytime they get to season finale, they always want to make a left turn. So like, oh, you guys never would have expected this, and usually it's shit. Like, just give us what we want, bro. We rode with you lot for like fucking 15 episodes, bro. Give us what we want.
A decade of my life for it to end like that.
How many episodes in a season?
Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe. What episode was this? 6 or 7?
Yeah,
I think
UK
it's 6 or 7
is usually about
I think
6.
the first 5 seasons, it was like maybe like 10 episodes, am I wrong?
Oh, like they were longer at
Yeah,
the
because
start.
they're all online at the minute. I think the BBC iPlayer and Netflix, so you can find...
How long is it? 30 minutes or 45
An
TV
hour.
hour?
An hour,
okay.
A full hour, because BBC don't do any adverts. So yeah,
so that wasn't obviously there to even break it up as well. So yeah, and like even Hastings, he's dodgy still. There's bare little things I'm just like, I don't know about you. You're dodgy, bro.
Yeah.
People were vexed about it because I don't even watch it, and I just saw everyone just cussing it.
Nah, but almost like 13 million people tuned in.
Yeah, it's
crazy numbers.
Yeah, probably record breaking.
I didn't gain anything from the last episode that, apart from finding out who H is.
Yeah.
that episode didn't really.
But
tell me anything.
was it so trash that you're gonna wanna, like, when they bring the new season, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what, shit, let me watch this to see if, or has it like put you off?
You can't
Has it like
abandon a show that you've invested so much time in just because of one season finale.
But they've answered all the questions. This is it.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I'm curious.
There can possibly be a curveball with the H ring because no one person was H. It was like it went through different people, and the guy that was H in the end is because everyone else died. So if he now, because Buckles goes back to jail, and if he's in jail and no one's controlling that, I don't feel like H just dies. I feel like someone that would fill that void.
No,
I feel like they've got a little bit of a story to continue, and I still feel like
AC12's been disbanded, so this is another thing. So if there's no AC12, there's nobody. All the correction can happen. That's fine. But who's fighting it? Who's chasing it?
At what point did the show become like this viral sensation? Because prior to this season, I didn't really hear much on it. Maybe I was living under a rock.
It was out there a little bit, but I think like FOMO gets us in it. So if your echo chamber on social media is using the hashtag and talking about it loads, it's naturally going to feel like it's a lot bigger. But it's been like 5 seasons, and it's been online.
Yeah, that's true. It's,
but has it
takes
been as
long,
big?
innit?
Because obviously 13 million people watched it.
No. This is highest point. Clearly, this is high. This is
Well, I
highest
feel
point.
like COVID has something to do with that.
Of course, we're inside. It's got the Sunday slot as well, 9 o'clock, amazing slot for a show. So like we all watch
Everyone's
it,
at home,
and then we watch it online with each other with the commentary. So it's matched up perfectly. I feel like up until obviously the season finale, amazing. Like, like
chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Bill or Line of Duty. What are you saying?
I never watched The Bill.
Yeah, no, but The Bill is like a staple British police drama.
I never watched it.
I feel like the drama in this peak, and
I used to watch the
links.
I used to watch The Bill. You know, when at the end the credits, and they're walking on the cobbles and that. and the tune was a banger as well. Yeah.
Do you remember when they had the black superintendent in the Bill?
Mel?
No, not a Mel. There was I forgot the guy's name, man. He was like an uncle, and he was the head honcho, and we're taking over.
Big dog.
Yeah, corruption.
Yeah. But I guess like this is like a more it seems to me like a more modernized, polished series than something like The Bill. Yeah. The Bill was more like it seemed like a family-friendly show, like where you can sit down with the whole fam and watch it.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah. Do you know what I wanted to go to? Have you guys seen that Steve Harvey clip where he's talking about men and women being friends?
Oh, what?
I think so.
You know, let me see if I can.
My memory.
I'm just gonna send it to Vans quickly. And
he's saying they can't be friends and all of that.
Something along them lines. I was like,
it's in the group chat, Vans, isn't it? Just so you can play it.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you've got your WhatsApp loaded on your laptop. But yeah, we can have
Put that down.
I just find it interesting when people just make blanket statements for the whole world.
And you're just more telling on yourself, really, isn't it? It's always, it's like, I'm incapable of it.
So why do you think he is? Why have you put it on him?
Steve Harvey nicked the living boy with what's it, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man.
Oh yeah, wasn't it a book at first?
It was a book, and then we had the film.
I liked the first one.
Yeah, no, he did it right, man.
Yeah, they played like John Legend's track like 20 times.
Oh yeah, John Legend was eating off that.
John Legend is someone that's always eating somewhere, bro. Like,
are you involved in like picking music and stuff for your stuff?
Yeah, so when you direct, you kind of you put together the tone of what you want, the music and all of that, makeup, how people's hair is, what they wear.
I think the music plays a big part.
What, the music?
Yeah.
Did you like the music?
Yeah, the music was good. Like, even like when I was watching Snowfall, the music was it sets the tone for certain scenes and that. Like, the wrong song, and sometimes a real good song can actually save a scene.
Yeah. Music's powerful, man.
Oh, you got it, Vans?
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Let me run it.
Friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Turn up a little bit,
because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. Because we're
most
guys.
Men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
I wish he had his comedian voice.
I don't.
That was the community.
No. I mean, but I mean, like, because Steve Harvey obviously stand up and like when he's doing his comedy, I feel like that's a statement that he could make on stage as a comedian, and we could laugh. But when he's doing it and he's all serious, I'm like, oh wow, like you've really like just generalized everything and everyone. And
I like that you drew that parallel because if that was from like late 90s, early 2000s, like Def Comedy Jam, that would be one of the classic moments we talk about us now being too sensitive about jokes. We'd say that was an amazing bit if it was on stage. So it is interesting. He said it all just depends on the format and the setting where he's delivering that message. But with that being said, Mama said, I hate when people just throw out wild stats.
99.9%.
Like, show your workings out. Like, what's your research?
I didn't even.
He said the woman asked him, do you feel like all men are like, built this way or think this way?
Yeah.
And he was like, 99.9% of us do.
That's mad. So like, people
basically
a lot of people have friends that are like female friends that are like sisters, bro.
Yeah
Do you get what I mean? Like, so if he hasn't had that set up or that relationship, then he should speak for him.
Like, speak for yourself, because right now you're just saying that in a way that women are just there as sexual objects, or
or that you can't control yourself,
or you can't control yourself.
Yeah,
he's like, because I'm a man.
Go on, Chris, go off, sis, go off. Go on.
As friends is a concept.
I do feel like
oh my god, into happiness.
I do feel like there are some men, the moment that they smell like a little like
pheromones,
they're just in there, like just. Oh, you're right, yeah?
Do you know what? We aren't saying that there aren't dons out there like that. But the 99.9%
that's strong.
was
very strong.
Also,
it's stronger than a COVID
and also he's saying you can't. He's not saying that there's not like that setup that he's talking about. I can hear that setup.
Because we're men.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
But there are some Donnies that have the eye of the tiger. Like,
absolutely.
And
they
also,
sniff it where like
they'll wait in the friend
opportunity.
zone and just.
Oh yeah, the friend zone is. It's a zone.
It's an amazing zone to be in.
Nah, I'm just saying that there's a lot of Donnies that are just hanging in there.
Yeah, they'll just wait
like
and
Swiss
then,
Beats.
and then try
zone.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Chrissy, about this statement though? Like, so let's go. If you were to text 10 of your male friends in your phone book now who you've had no physical interactions with, how many of them do you feel like if you said, bro, it's on a popping tonight, we'll drop it and be here in a flash?
I feel maybe like 20%.
20%?
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like maybe 20%.
She even knows a percentage.
No, because I'm just thinking about like
who
my male friends are. Yeah, I'm thinking about who my male friends are.
Okay.
I feel like the 20% is there because y'all's menses. But
y'all got penises.
The other 80%, I genuinely feel like they'd be almost
offended.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, or they think that I was getting pranked, or like I feel like it would actually take, like I'd have to just literally off my pant for them to actually believe that I'm serious.
Okay.
If you know what I mean? But
so is that the crack that Steve Harvey's talking about?
Yeah. Crack.
As in, like, is that the crack? Like, as in, like, if that was the case, would your percentage increase?
No, I think it will stay the same, but it's also because I know who I'm friends with.
Okay.
Okay.
And I must say, y'all's menses. This is just what I think.
Y'all got penises.
Yeah. I don't think
Steve Harvey seems like he'll only help a woman that he's attracted to.
And see, there's the difference.
What do you mean?
You're podding like a cufflink right now. I can't believe this.
What do you mean?
He's podding for the women's.
You know when they say that, like, don't always help someone because like there's that sense of attraction there. Like if I don't find you attractive, I can't even see you.
Oh, okay.
This man's out of the loop with it. So I like that. Like, you know, even there's a theory that like,
I don't know the theory. Yeah, no.
This is the theory.
Yeah.
That I see, a lot of the women saying.
Yeah.
You know,
that men will help when
men
they're
are more forthcoming.
Would help if they're attractive.
This is attractive, lighter, brighter,
like pretty privileged.
pretty privileged.
Okay.
Loose curly hair.
Or inclined to defend. Let's say.
Yeah.
You know.
So and you think Steve Harvey only helps people that he's
just,
attracted to, and that's why he has this theory.
No, this is me.
No, but I see the connection.
You're nodding right now.
I see the connection. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, just by his statements there, that's the type of Donny that I'm seeing.
The way I get what you
that
get,
like
where
his line
he's,
of thinking.
Yeah, that's interesting because I think the one side that I can see parts of what he's talking about is as a married person. So I'm married,
Oh, shout out to you, man.
I saw the ring.
I wouldn't.
I was about to go crazy, and I was like, let me just relax. Seb's wife might be listening.
Yeah, like as a married person, I wouldn't have like tons of female friends. You get what I mean? No, I mean like just out of respect. Like I'm talking about like just creating new relationships.
Okay,
like,
so
it's a bit
so
odd.
if they've been here from the get-go,
like you have
you tell
ones,
wifey like they was here before you. Relax.
Yeah, you'll have like people that have been around or industry friends or people that you can make friends along the way. But I mean, just out of our own relationship, is like I just think of it this way. I just don't have loads of like new male friends just popping up. Like my guys are my guys.
Okay,
and
that's cool.
And then occasionally
you've got equality on both sides.
That's the same thing. Like,
but
it's
do you know what though? Like, as a married man, how would you slip a new name in? So like you make a new female friend. When you go home and obviously like,
how was your day?
How do you slip in the new name?
It wouldn't be the way it wouldn't slip in because that person would have had the groundwork.
Cut that bit,
the groundwork.
And use it for evil. It wouldn't slip in.
Imagine this ruined my life. But I mean, the groundwork or that relationship with the person would have built. Would have been building. Do you get what I mean?
Before she comes up in conversation at home.
No, but I mean, even in that case, so say for example, it'll be like, just had a meeting with this person, they're really cool, and then like months later, you're like, we've done this project, and this person did it, and a relationship builds gradually. So it's like that name. It's not just gonna pop up and I go, this new friend, like because. If it's a friend, someone that I'm calling a friend, like you build a relationship. Does that make sense?
Man, because some man they move a bit shaky because like out of fear what their partner might say at home, you know. And even like it might be platonic, strictly, but always introducing a new name into the mix of your sentences. Like who's this friend that you keep mentioning? What's going on there?
But that's twofold though, because that could be a case of mistrust or insecurity on one end, you know. Because even what you said, I'm sure for you this doesn't apply. For some Donnies in the cheating community, one could argue they call that layering. So you put a name out there early doors. So you told her about you mentioned a name in like January 2019.
Layering, bro.
And in summer you reference her again, and she goes, she wasn't listening when I told her.
Yeah. That's all strategic.
Come on.
It wouldn't be strategic.
Is this men's idea of strategic positioning then?
Oh boy.
Whoa, you said you were.
Hey, listen, that's for the RNA community to answer.
Shout out to the RNA squad, you know. So, and you know what it is, I feel like I'm with you in it. Like, even though I was jesting and joking, whatever, there is that kind of unspoken thing a little bit where like your partner does kind of fill that gap of obviously your other half and hopefully a certain level of friendship as well. Doesn't mean you can't have brethrens. I'm not of that school of thought, like, and vice versa. Have your friends, I need to have mine. But as you develop and grow together, they kind of become part of your circle. Like, you see, like my situation, like my people's. Like she could shout you irrespective of it doesn't have to come from me.
Of course.
Like that
but I mean like even if you have like for example oh shit, I lost my train of thought. Let's pick up on it. completely went blank. No, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry. It's like vice versa. It's like my wife is in the music industry, like so she has to deal with people all the time. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So it's like she might be now working with a new producer or something, and it's like we know
What you saying?
because
No
we've been
features
together.
from these rappers.
You gotta be careful because Donnie was engaged to his missus for 8 years.
Who the Drake? We're talking about the Drake thing.
And now no engagement.
That's actually sad, bro. That's sad.
8 years engagement.
That's sad.
Women online were saying that it's his fault.
Yeah.
8 years engaged,
bro.
That's rude.
Nah, there's got to be a
sad.
grace period. When you propose to your missus, start planning, innit?
Yeah, but he said he had plans.
8 years.
But the thing about it, because she's been trying to get a career off the ground, it wouldn't surprise me if some of that pushback might be coming from her end, where like, I'm trying, my stars rising, like trying to appear.
Bro, you never know. I've seen women that
obviously for the agenda, it's his fault because you're engaged for 8 years. It's your fault.
Biggest star in the world comes true now. What?
She went to the house, she went to the embassy.
She went to the embassy. You may not come back out.
She went to the embassy, and Drake said likes BBWs. I'm such a trash man, As soon as I found out her name, I went on Insta, obviously, to do my journalistic integrity. Yeah, to go and do my research and that. And I looked at the pics, I understand.
Well, I have a few statements from this disgruntled ex now.
Go on.
You're not mad.
It's sad.
So
man.
he posted something on Instagram, and then
I read it.
It kind of disappeared, like, because he put his profile on private.
No, Baka phoned him in and said, take that down.
Yeah. So, and Chewbacca and Chubbs.
One of Drake's friends that's like human trafficking.
Yeah. Shit, that's not funny.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a good song.
All right, so the guy said, imagine having the most beautiful, supportive and faithful relationship 8 years long with an engagement and wedding planned. A beautiful woman on your side as ride or die. Then this major opportunity comes and a world star calls your fiance to sign a record deal, flies you both over, and then out of nowhere, all the trust is vanished with knives in your back and in your heart. Imagine the power of the universe that is sending love and greatness to me in an astronomical and most spiritual way. Imagine.
I fuck all that positive shit, man. I know what you want to say. Fuck that nigga, man. Man said knives in your back and dick in her face, bro. He's fuming.
Like, listen, man,
you
came
can't
out
find
with
that.
like poetry in a caption. What kind of like? I know he was even typing that poetic caption.
Weddings are stress as well, man. To plan weddings.
Yeah, you should know.
Depending on how far he was, how far they were.
The only way you make
8 years in the making. He must have been planning one hell of a wedding.
Yeah, but you never know. Like people say like as soon as you propose, I think there's like a time period that some people want. But
how long after you proposed?
Things happen, man.
Till you got married.
Took a while.
What's a while?
Probably about 3 years. Maybe 4.
To be fair, I reckon by like year 2.5, you was on shaky ground.
Nah. Because we had already been together for long. Like we've been together 13 years. We got married.
But we got sweetheart thing.
But we got married when we were in about 7 years, I think. So I mean, like in terms of proposing and then getting married, I think proposing is more like to solidify.
You got.
We're getting married, and then for me, and then the time. And then the time is like, but you know what? I think it depends.
There's a pathway for me to be toxic.
Don't be toxic on his moment. Don't walk all over his bit.
No, go ahead. Do your thing. Yeah.
He might cast you in something. Go off.
You said that an engagement or proposing is to solidify.
Yeah.
To certain guys I know,
it's
like a buyback clause.
Yeah. Like we was on the verge of breaking up.
Yeah.
But hold this
You're
ring.
on the last chance.
Hail Mary.
I have to throw in the Infinity Stone to seal the deal to get her back.
That's what you saw out of the loop.
Nah,
that's definitely
what the streets are saying.
See, this is what I'm saying. I've been out the game, out the loop, all of that. But I mean, for me,
don't come back to the streets.
There's nothing, bro. There's nothing there for you.
Bill Gates is back in the streets, guys.
Nah, this is deep, man. We're just laughing at people's pain, man.
But he's not back in the streets. That man's not fair because that man just buy an island and just take bitches over there, man. He's not back in the streets, bro. Bro, what's going on, bro? He's not even back in the streets, bro.
Mate. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, what I meant by the solidified thing is like goals and aims and being like, okay, cool, we're going to save and
long term
and get there and get the wedding. Yeah, because like financially and all of that, it was on like we mainly done it. Do you get what I mean? Okay, so it's like for us to plan and us to, and it just gives you something to look forward to. Don't get me wrong, it's not that we planned for it to be, or I planned for it to be that long.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, things come in a way, and then you've got to kind of navigate around life. But
you always need a righteous brother in the room, boy, because you're someone that would sympathise with a man that waits 8 years after proposing.
Yeah, because in my head, I am. Because in my head, I'm thinking, rah, boy, I don't know what his circumstance was, or their circumstance was. And like, shit could have gone left. I don't know. He could have had family. I think of like everything. So I'm like, maybe his family passed at this time, and then for
helping
2 years,
supporting their dreams to get
2 years they didn't want to do it. Then instead of using money for the wedding, they end up using money to do this
he
and
was
do
saying
that.
a lot in that caption, boy. He's got a part 2 still.
Oh, you got more?
Yeah, he says, I'm no longer with the person people think I am together with.
Damn.
I am no longer with the 8 years I thought I was together with. I am no longer with the engagement I thought I was together with. I am no longer with broken trust I was brought together with. I am no longer with the pain I thought I was together with. I am now with the acceptance I want to be together with. I am now with the healing I want to be together with. I am now with the most beautiful and powerful light the stars brought me together with.
Bro, I think you sound like a bitch, man. I'm sorry. Wow. Not sorry.
Bro, I'm looking at this, I'm like, you're still going to end up as content on Certified Lover Boy.
Wow, do you know what's cold as well? He flew both of them
out
to make it like feel like it's family.
Drake is an assassin, you know.
Yeah,
Drake is
really
he is an assassin, bro. Yeah. Like, stay away from Aubrey.
Do you know the only thing that can save the situation? You've got to date ends gal that like, Drake could get around.
Do you think it could be marketed?
But they would line him up. They would steal and bring it back to you. Look, I got his chain.
You got the big owl.
Yeah, I got the owl.
Hey, do you think it could be marketed? Because I was thinking about that. I don't know. Like, I don't know anything.
Well, marketed what the story for this girl?
Because this girl was a person that he signed.
It could, that possibly could be true. That like in a Hollywood,
what, as in a rollout?
Yeah,
I don't know. I like to think of options, like because when you don't know anything, I'm like I don't know shit.
No, you're right. Because
could this be marketed?
I didn't even know who this Naomi Sharon lady was at all.
Yeah,
I found her on SoundCloud. It made me go and look. But I'll be honest, I stayed more on the Insta than on the SoundCloud.
But then when she drops something, you'll be like, who is this? And if imagine she drops it and Drake's featured on it, you'll be like,
of course you'll be featured. But that's his game. That was his angle with Jordan Smith. That's his. let's do music together.
Yeah.
He tried it with Summer Walker, and my man said no.
London.
We got WAPs.
Are these things like true? Like,
hey man, they're true in podcasting.
You know what? Yeah, like
Drake, I don't know.
Unprovokedly mentions those that he's dated. Like, remember when I used to date SZA? What was that song?
Yeah. He would just tell us random stuff.
Because I saw on Joe, what's his name? Joe Budden's podcast when he was talking about the whole Georgia Smith stuff.
Still on there.
Yeah. Drake's an assassin, man. Yeah. He'll snipe a woman. But like, if it is part of a rollout, don't embarrass me for your rollout. Don't make me embarrass myself because of your rollout with a I'm happy for you. You got your feature.
Yeah.
But just quietly have the feature in it.
If it was Scandal.
Yeah.
Like, what's her name?
Naomi Sharon
pictured leaving Drake's in-home studio at 3 a.m. That I would be like, okay, that seems like he's trying to get shit buzzing. But divorce. Or you're not engaged anymore.
You're not even divorced. You haven't even got to the marriage.
Engagement. So say you've broken up a whole engagement on the internet and you've.
It's funny. We laid the blame at Drake's door, even though like
maybe she wanted the dick.
Yeah. Like she a Jezebel. She the one. She's at fault. You know.
So, no, we're not saying fault. Let's calm down.
Yeah,
maybe
but this is why I'm funny because when it came, this is the other way around here. Where like, Donnie was with his lady for 8 years, and then he bumped into Rihanna and just left his babes in the hood and that.
He's trash.
You lot would be cooking him online.
100%.
Yeah, so
because
that was the for the most part, even a lot of men, and I do hear it as well. Like, bro, 8 years to be engaged. Obviously, we're all projecting off like how we view things. I can't see myself being my lady and engaged for 8 years, and she's fine with it.
It's a long time, but let me say this though. Also, your age. So when I gave, for example, my age, like of when we were together, like your younger age, I think like the older you get, the quicker the wedding comes after you propose. Do you get what I mean? 23 or something like that.
Oh, you was in early.
You were in there early.
You weren't trying to hold at all. I respect it.
So I mean, like, I can't remember exactly, but I was in
early 20s.
Do you get? I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But I mean, so like, I see that as soon as you start touching 30 and you start proposing, it's like you're getting married tomorrow, bro.
No, I'll be honest with you. You propose your missus on Wednesday. Wedding better be Saturday.
And then the baby's probably coming pretty soon. Everything's moving fast.
We're keeping up the Christian traditions and that. Wedding pics. She's pregnant. They will tell you, no sex before marriage. You go to your uncle's house and that. You look on the mantelpiece and that, and auntie's got a bit of a bump in the wedding pic. I thought you said no sex before marriage, man. Liars.
Boy,
that's how it goes, man.
You know, each to their own. Shouts to the married lot. Shouts to the divorcees. Jesus. People are having divorce parties now. That's a new thing.
Really,
I've been seeing online. Yeah. You know, because like, listen, sometimes
freedom
it's an
is
escape. It makes sense.
Of course.
If you've been in a bad situation, you're happy to be out. Celebrate.
Yeah, celebrate that, man.
It's not a sad thing.
You know, some people that still believe in like supreme patriarchy will be criticizing those who celebrates their divorce.
Nah, man. I think as long as you're happy, man, do whatever.
Yeah.
If you get divorced and you're happy, then it's whatever, man.
Did we finish our women and men's being friends segment? Was he done with that? Because I feel like I got where you was at in regards to like when you're in a relationship, it's kind of difficult to just be bringing new people around.
No, I think it's just out of respect, and it's like it depends what type of level of friendship and all of that. And I don't want to hear about so many new. Imagine your girl comes back. He's like, Billy, Jerome,
man, he's
Tony,
like 6'4" and that.
and like so many people, you'll be like, right, like, why do you need so many?
Why are you so popular? Even you ain't got a podcast.
But I mean, just in general, who makes friends like that? Tell me, do you just have new male friends around that you've just been making?
I think there's a differentiation between
friends and associates.
It's also how we define friends, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you been to my crib or not?
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. So yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what because I'm thinking friends. I'm not thinking associates. You know if he's talking about associates, then he's, I don't know what.
I'm sure in the space a lot of us are in, we have a lot of that because like the friend thing
industry is different, isn't it? So you might be speaking from that perspective.
It's loose. It's like
and
it is. You know how you know what what proves it being loose? As soon as Donnie's caught up in a scandal, I don't even know him like that. that's how you know the friend term is very, very loose. What little scandal, bro? Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Do you know what?
Start taking down Donnie's pictures off your Instagram and that.
Yeah.
Act like you never knew him.
Unfollow.
Yeah. That's how it goes, bro. So, how do you feel? What about, have you got any women in your life that you're friends with prior to your lady or around the same time that are now cool, like as cool as they are with you, with her? You're like almost like part of the family.
Oh, yeah, wait. Like, everyone I know, she knows. Like,
It's a nice like little circle.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're with someone that long, it's like if someone pops up, they must have been in another country for years and just popped up, or like they must have been.
I ain't heard this name before.
Yeah, it's literally it can be that.